What's up, everyone? Step right up.
Animal confiscated.
Wow.
Just confiscated so neglected. That's literally so dramatic.
Hello and welcome to the show about all things gaming, Xbox ANZ Rewind, hosted by us, Galaxy.
And Opti. And trust us, no animals have or will be harmed in today's episode.
Our guests today fortunately have an immense amount of jester's privilege.
Writing and performing in their own comedy cabarets and musical theatre shows such as No Hat, No Play, this multi-award winning duo are absolutely fantastic with funny bones aplenty.
Please welcome to Rewind, Sam Andrew and Mel O'Brien.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for having us.
Welcome.
So we're so excited to have you both here, as we mentioned. Really impressive intro as we just went through. What is inspiring your comedy? Is it your experience growing up in Australia?
Yeah, we love nostalgia.
Yeah.
Mel and I love people taking things really seriously, even the most minute or silly thing. We love writing songs about that, don't we?
Yeah, a lot of our stuff is very observational.
Yep.
We do musical comedy, so it's all kind of written into original songs that we write. It's observational, but it's kind of with a massive zoom in, very, very specific observational stuff that we like to kind of think is so specific for a person, but also universally funny, you know?
Yeah.
100%.
You mentioned nostalgia.
Yes.
And we're a show all about nostalgia, being Rewind.
Very good.
How important do you think nostalgia is to comedy?
Oh, hugely so.
Hugely.
People like to get lost in memories, you know?
Yeah, and people love to be I know that.
Exactly.
People love to have something to be like a way in.
Yeah,
You know?
they're in on the joke.
Yeah.
Our show No Hat, No Play was all around life in primary school in the early 2000s. And people at the end of the show were just I felt like that was a day back in 2006 at my primary school.
I do remember the No Hat, No Play.
Yeah.
Famously.
I think also because it was such a simpler time. People loved, so reminiscent on oh, back then I had no troubles, you know? Now I have to build a zoo. It's
Back then, our trouble was no hat,
responsibilities.
no play.
Exactly. That was your biggest problem.
Yeah.
A Legionnaires cap.
A Legionnaires cap and a bucket hat.
Or lack of.
Yeah.
That relatable experience you were talking about, being able to relate to the show, is that something that led you into wanting to pursue comedy?
I think we were both just class clowns and we struggle at being incredibly serious.
Yeah.
We both love making people laugh.
Yeah. Bringing people together is a really nice, nothing better than sharing a laugh with a massive group of people, and when you do comedy you have a room of that coming back at you, which is so
you know
nice.
they're having a good time, right? And they're happy,
Exactly.
right? Because you don't laugh if you're not happy.
I think we both grew up in families as well that my family doesn't take anything very seriously.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I love comedy. Just a room full of people smiling.
I agree.
And going
And just
this.
silliness for silliness' sake.
Yeah.
You know, just we love things that are just stupid at their core, and nothing's that serious at the end of the
Nothing's
day.
that serious.
It's not that serious.
Until you build a zoo.
Until you build a zoo.
Video games.
Mm-hmm.
Did you play any video games growing up? Were there any favorites of yours?
Okay,
Yep.
so my story with video games is I was never allowed to, I never had them personally as a kid.
Yeah.
So when I went to friends' houses, it was I was can we play Xbox? Can we do it? And my friends would be like, yeah, it's all good, chill out.
fine.
Let's have some
Right,
fairy
yeah.
bread. And I'd be like, no, I want to play the games.
Yeah.
Because I never had them. Loved The Sims. Loved Zoo Tycoon. Loved Just Dance.
Yep.
And loved Crash Bandicoot as well.
Yes.
I was a big Crash
I grew up
Crash
in Crash.
girl.
so-
Yeah.
Yes,
Loved
very much
Crash.
so.
Yeah. I played a bit of Sims growing up and did Just Dance, but I was one of those girly pops on a computer as well, playing makeover games.
Yeah,
And changing
same,
the hair
same,
color of
same.
my
Dolls.
avatars and
Yes.
putting some lipstick on a fake
Yeah.
girl online and going, I'm going to print that 28 times.
Yeah.
With ink, with
Perfect.
coloured ink. And my dad's like, can you
Please
stop
don't.
running up the printing bill? And I'm like, she's beautiful, print. Copies for my friends.
So your shows are all, they're cabarets, right? Like you said,
Yeah.
musical comedy.
Yeah.
If you were to write a skit about gaming, what would it be?
That's actually
It's
funny you
so
ask.
funny you asked that.
Because we literally have a song in our new show. It starts off as a story song where it's us in a terrace house, having some food, having a chat, catching up with friends, and then as the song progresses, there's a character that comes in holding a box and he's like, guys, I reckon we should play a board game. And then we're both like, no! And the entire song's about when someone tries to ruin a vibe and force everyone to play a board game where the rules are so convoluted, and by like round 6 someone's in a felt hat doing a jig and trading hay bales for chips,
and like the polar opposites of people who like love it
board
when
games.
someone brings out a board game, and then the people who are like, I just want to sit on the couch and talk to my friends.
All right, so what was the big game that you used to play growing up?
Okay, so the huge one for me was Zoo Tycoon.
Ooh, love that one.
It's amazing. For those playing at home, if you don't know, Zoo Tycoon is an incredible game where you build your own zoo and you're responsible for building the zoo's success. You look after the animals, you build the paths, you fix the popcorn machine, you adjust the prices of the ticket. You're essentially building to Zoo Tycoon fame.
Well, I'm glad it's Zoo Tycoon because we actually have it here.
That's crazy, man!
So we have the new one that we can jump in and you guys can play.
So we're playing the modern Zoo Tycoon.
Sure. Shall we play?
I would love
do
to
it.
play.
It's rewind time.
Alrighty.
Who wants to play?
I will.
It's got to be
I'll
you.
start.
for
I'll
it.
start.
You steer, I'll watch.
I would love to.
I'll be passenger princess.
I'll be the brains, you be the beauty.
yeah, beautiful.
I'll play a customization.
Yeah, here
Don't
we
mind
go.
if I do.
I'd love to change the haircut.
Yeah.
I can have some say in this zoo and the way it functions.
Gorgeous.
Georgina.
She's just got a Karen hairstyle.
Let's do
Let's
it.
enter.
Can she talk to strangers?
No.
No. There we go.
There we
Hey.
go.
Hey, look at those paths.
Now, the technical term is plonk that
Plonk
down.
that there. Place attraction. Don't mind if I do.
Plonk.
There we
Oh.
go.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
this-
my God.
They've got names
Gwen.
already.
No, I live for Gwen.
No,
Gwen.
Gwen
No,
is
it's gotta be Gwen.
Unfortunately,
Would you like to adopt this animal? Absolutely. I would.
Minimum
Absolutely.
social
400
group
dollars.
4 animals.
Hey, we're rolling in
Oh.
it. We've almost got 54k.
We need 4 of them.
That's my girl.
go Gwen.
Go. I want, Thor.
Thor,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I back
Thor.
Thor.
Absolutely. Oh, I love her so much. Is that Gwen?
That's Gwen.
Diva.
Clean up poop. Yep, good.
Clean poop.
Oh.
Don't mind if I do.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
nice.
cleaning it.
Whoa.
Oh,
Come on.
okay.
All right, tropical holiday. Let's go.
Edit.
Good job, Fritz the hippopotamus.
Oh, yeah.
Savannah's being cared for.
Oh, should recover shortly from their illness.
Sometimes you just need to serve up some vegetables under an umbrella.
Him and I
The
both could
umbrella
learn
did
from
it.
that lesson.
If you were able to run a zoo
Yep.
with anyone in the world, who would it be?
Not Samantha Andrew.
It wouldn't be me.
It would
Hey, there'd be some
Samantha
great
Andrew.
performers
Yeah.
performing on main stage, and the popcorn machine would be working, but I think all the animals would be doing laps.
Who would I?
Um,
Do you know who would actually be so good? My dad.
I was gonna say my dad.
My
as well.
dad loves to garden and loves to keep something upkeep.
Yep.
You know, he would
Likes
be
to keep things alive.
likes to keep likes to
Yeah.
Handy.
Exhibit A. Loves to keep things alive. He'd be very like, yeah, the hippos need their veggies, and
Yep.
He'd be punctual.
Yeah,
he'd
yeah.
be punctual.
Yeah.
He'd be good.
I think mine's a cop-out answer, but I've got to, as an
Go on.
Aussie. It would be Robert Irwin.
Yes.
Yeah,
Good choice.
beautiful.
I think he'd be a great person to work with. Good energy.
Yeah.
He already knows
Every
how to
day.
run a zoo.
Yeah.
Knows how to run a zoo. Comfortable in the khaki.
Yeah.
Yep. The khaki uniform. Oh,
Diva.
Oh, look at the little baby.
I'm obsessed with
oh,
that
the
tiny
little
tiny
chick in the
monkey.
background.
We've got one coming up.
Hey, this one's a performer.
Sassy.
Yeah.
What's up, everyone? Step right up.
What are these divas doing? Do you like my zoo? I'm trying to get feedback.
I know.
It's hard to work up from.
Oh.
Oh,
Confiscation
Confiscation
helicopter.
guys, we got to work quick.
Okay.
I hate to not be
Fritz the
observant of this
hippopotamus.
zoo. I didn't
And
know we
I
had
would.
For both our hippos.
Upgrade. Refill?
Refill, maybe.
Not
Not
we
Yeah.
don't have enough money.
Who can say where the road goes? Goodbye, my lover. Oh, not the sad walk-in. Animal confiscation. Just
Wow.
confiscated because they neglected. That's literally so dramatic.
You think you can find yourself playing Zoo Tycoon after a show or something?
Absolutely. This has been the most calming hour of my
I
life.
think you and me need to get 2 beanbags,
Literally.
an Xbox,
It's actually really good
and
for us.
calm ourselves down by building a zoo.
Also, on that like post-show adrenaline high,
Yeah.
I feel like to
Ooh, yeah.
come home and be like, But how are my orangutans?
Yeah.
Back to basics.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to Xbox ANZ here on YouTube and across all socials as well.
And of course, don't forget to check out Mel and Sam.
Yep, you can see all of our stuff on social media for when we're doing our live shows. And we also have a podcast, don't we, Mel?
Yeah.
It's literally called Mel and Sam because we're so unoriginal. Pop it in whilst you play your games.
Yes.
Zoo Tycoon. Until next time, later,
Later, gamers.
gamers.